It's 2025 and we have access to some of the world's most successful people every single day through podcasts. With new interviews coming out every single day, I found that I can learn more in 1 week by listening to a podcast than I can by reading an entire nonfiction book. And I've found that for most things in my life, the difference between where I want to end up and where I'm at currently is usually just one single or a couple pieces of information that I don't already know. Whether that's in my finances, in my personal health and fitness, or at work, the difference between people who are super successful in those areas and myself is not their willpower, it's usually just information that they have that I don't. So for me personally, it's important that I'm always trying to learn new things in order to get to the place where I want to be in my life. And in the past, books have always been the best source of knowledge for learning these sorts of things. But in 2025, I actually think that podcasts are a better source of information. And this is actually a good thing because it means that in addition to the options we used to have for learning, we now have a ton of great new options that didn't exist before. And so what I'll do now is I'll look at my life and pick one problem at a time, whether it's in my health and fitness or in my business, and I will focus all of my energy on just that single problem. And then at that point, I'll try and find people who have been successful in solving that problem. And usually when I look them up, they've already been on several podcast episodes. And by listening to their interviews, it's almost as if I'm being mentored by them personally. And usually when I apply the information that they have to my personal life, I can solve the problem that I'm focusing on as quickly as possible and move on to the next one. And let's face it, books are great, but reading a 500-page self-help book is a big commitment. And on top of that, most people are just not willing to make time to sit down and devote the attention that's needed to actually read a physical book in front of them. And this is another reason why podcasts are so great, because you can listen to them while you're doing other things. And on top of the convenience factor, podcasts tend to have more up-to-date information. When a book takes several years to come out, podcasts lately seem to come out within a couple of days of them being filmed. And if you're someone who's looking to improve your life, then I would recommend you find one area or one problem in your life to focus on, then spend some time listening to podcasts about that particular problem, and then apply the knowledge that you learned from listening to the podcast to that problem. I've been doing this over the past couple years, and it's brought me a lot of success in a lot of different areas of my life.